Imagine this, you spot a guy, broke, beat, barely hanging on, and you toss him a lifeline, no big deal, right? Wrong, Tess Alden did just that, and the shock flipped her life upside down. She thought she was saving a nobody from the gutter, not a hidden heir with riches, secrets, and love stashed away. Here's the kicker, love isn't supposed to bloom in the dirt, but it did. Love beyond wealth defied everything. You won't believe how unmasking the truth turns a simple act into a wild ride. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to spot the gold in life's mess, fast and real. Ready for a lesson that'll mess with your head? Life's funny sometimes, tossing you into moments no one expected, like the day Tess Alden stumbles across a guy who looks like the world's chewed him up and spat him out. He's hunched on a park bench, coat threadbare, eyes hollow, a shock to see someone so down in a city buzzing with riches. She's just passing through, coffee in hand, but something about him, a quiet dignity maybe, stops her cold. You won't believe how a split-second glance can spark an unexpected love story. Cohen Lawrence, though she doesn't know his name yet, seems like a man drowning in a hidden destiny. What happens next? Well, it's the start of something neither saw coming. Tess isn't the type to ignore a lesson staring her in the face. She's been there, scraping by, chasing dreams that felt miles off. This guy's got nothing, or so it looks, no cash, no hope, just a beat-up bag and a story he's not telling. She's not some billionaire in disguise swooping in to save the day, just a woman who knows hunger's bite. Yet, there's a pull, a whisper of love beyond wealth, tugging at her to sit down, say hi. Cohen's gaze flickers, wary, tired, but he nods back, and bam, a thread ties them. From rags to riches? Not yet, but the air hums with possibility. Now, don't think this is some fairy tale where violins swell and magic fixes everything. Cohen's a mystery, rough around the edges, muttering about a job gone south, his voice low like he's hiding a secret fortune. Tess doesn't pry. She's too busy wondering why she cares about a stranger's slump. It's a shock how fast you can feel for someone who's got zilch, like spotting a cracked mirror of your own past. A hidden heir? Nah, he's just a guy, right? But there's a spark, faint, teasing, unmasking the truth. Ever met someone and felt like you've known them forever? That's Tess, perched on that bench, offering half her sandwich like it's no big deal. Cohen takes it, hesitant, and cracks a dry, thanks, don't usually get handouts. She laughs, warm, real, and it's a lesson in how kindness can shift the air. No one expected this, two souls crossing paths, one broke, one steady, stitching a bond from scraps. Riches, secrets, and love aren't on the table yet, but they're simmering. You won't believe how a bite of bread kicks off a life-changing secret. Here's the kicker, Cohen's not spilling his guts, he's too guarded, too raw. Tess sees a guy who's lost it all, maybe a drifter, maybe more, but she's not digging for the man she saved just yet. She's chatting about the weather, the park, keeping it light, while he nods, shadows in his eyes hinting at a hidden destiny. It's like meeting a stray dog, you don't know its story, but you feel the weight. Passionate deception? Not quite, just a quiet dance of strangers. What happens next hinges on something simple, her next move. Think about it, how often do you stop for someone who's down? Tess could have walked on, but she didn't, and that's where the shock lives. Cohen's not asking for pity, he's prickly, even, but her easy grin softens him, just a hair. It's not love beyond wealth yet, just a flicker of unexpected love story, raw and unpolished. Imagine tossing a coin in a hat and getting a nod that sticks with you, that's them. From the streets to a throne feels miles off, but the ground's shifting under their feet. So, there they sit, two folks who'd never cross paths otherwise, caught in a moment no one expected. Tess Alden's not chasing riches, secrets, and love, just sharing a bench with a guy who's got a tale he's not telling. Cohen Lawrence, yep, that's him, looks like a nobody, but there's a glint, a hint of a love that defied status. You won't believe how this chance meet-up unravels into something wilder than either bargained for. It's not a rescue mission, not yet, but the seed's planted, and it's itching to grow. Alright, so Tess Alden's not walking away, she's doubling down, and it's a shock how far a little kindness can stretch. She's back at that park the next day, a spare jacket in hand, catching Cohen Lawrence off guard with a casual, "Thought you might need this." He's stunned, mumbling thanks, but you won't believe how that simple act flips his world. No one expected her to care, least of all him, a guy who's been scraping by, hiding a secret fortune. What happens next is a quiet shift, a lesson in grace he didn't see coming. Tess isn't playing savior, she's just being herself, practical, no strings attached. She slips him a coffee, chats about a diner job she knows, expecting zilch in return, not riches, not gratitude, just hoping he'll catch a break. Cohen's wary, like a cat eyeing a stranger, but her steady vibe cracks his shell. It's love beyond wealth in its rawest form, a spark of unexpected love story no one saw brewing. From rags to riches starts feeling less like a pipe dream. He takes the coffee, and something clicks. Here's the thing, kindness isn't loud, it's sneaky, seeping into cracks you didn't know were there. Cohen's been down so long, he's forgotten what help feels like, but Tess Alden's no-nonsense, "You're not dead yet," jolts him awake. She's not digging for his story, unmasking the truth isn't her game, but he's starting to wonder why she bothers. A hidden heir? Maybe, but right now, he's just the man she saved, one small step at a time. You won't believe how fast hope sneaks in. Ever tossed a lifeline without knowing it? That's Tess, hooking him up with a lead, say, a gig at Joe's diner down the street, 'cause she's been there, broke and stubborn. Cohen's pride stings, but he takes it, landing a shift, a lesson in swallowing ego for a shot at better. No one expected this turnaround, not from a woman who's no billionaire in disguise, just real. Riches, secrets, and love hover, faint but growing, a life-changing secret unfolding slow. And yeah, he's still cagey, Cohen's not spilling any hidden destiny beans yet. Tess sees a guy clawing back from nothing, not some billionaire in disguise, and that's enough for her. She's dropping by with a, "How's it going?" Casual, warm, and he's nodding, less guarded each time. It's a shock how her steady hand pulls him up, inch by inch. Passionate deception? Nope, just honesty doing its quiet work, nudging them closer. They're not besties yet, don't get ahead of yourself, but there's a rhythm forming. Cohen scrubbing plates, pocketing tips, feeling human again, all 'cause Tess didn't look away. She's not chasing a love that defied status, just offering a rope to a guy drowning in his own mess. You won't believe how her no-fuss helped plant seeds for from the streets to a throne. It's not a fairy tale, it's grit, and it's working. So, she's changing his life, one small move at a time, no grand gestures needed. Tess Alden's not after riches, secrets, and love, she's just being decent, and Cohen's catching the lifeline. What happens next isn't about payback, it's about a bond starting to take root, deeper than either realizes. He's still got shadows, secrets tucked tight, but her light's creeping in, and it's shifting everything. Now things are heating up, Tess Alden and Cohen Lawrence aren't just passing ships anymore, they're forging something solid. They're meeting up regular like, coffee here, a park chat there, and the shock is how natural it feels, like they've been pals forever. You won't believe how fast a growing bond turns strangers into anchors. But here's the rub, Cohen's got a secret fortune he's not spilling, a hidden heir vibe he's burying deep. What happens next? A connection that's real, but teetering on secrets. Tess is all in, no hesitation, she's the type who'd give you her last dime and grin about it. She's laughing at Cohen's dry jabs, swapping stories about rough days, building a bridge no one expected. He's loosening up, tossing back quips, but there's a wall she can't see, unmasking the truth isn't on his agenda. It's love beyond wealth in the raw, a lesson in trust starting to bloom. From rags to riches feels closer, but he's still playing the broke guy card. Here's where it gets tricky, Cohen's falling into this, hard, but his past's a locked box. Tess Alden sees a fighter, the man she saved, not some billionaire in disguise, and that's what hooks her, his grit, not glitz. He's dodging her questions about before, muttering vague lines about odd jobs, and she lets it slide. You won't believe how easy it is to miss a life-changing secret when you're caught up in the now. Passionate deception creeps in, quiet like. Ever built something real with someone, only to wonder what they're not saying? That's them. Cohen's cracking jokes over greasy fries, Tess is sharing her dreams, and it's gold. Try this, next time you're with a buddy, listen close, sometimes the silences say more. No one expected this unbreakable vibe, a hidden destiny weaving through their chats. Riches, secrets, and love linger, unspoken but heavy, pulling them tight. And yeah, he's hooked. Cohen can't shake her warmth, her no BS way of cutting through his gloom. Tess isn't chasing a love that defied status, just enjoying a guy who's starting to smile more. But those shadows in his eyes. They're thick, hinting at from the streets to a throne he won't touch. It's a shock how deep they're getting, even with half the story missing. The bond's real, just not the whole truth. They're a team now, sort of, grabbing cheap eats, dodging rain under awnings, living simple. Tess Alden's not prying, just soaking in the moments, while Cohen Lawrence wrestles with falling for a lie. He's not lying outright, just hiding, big difference, right? You won't believe how this unexpected love story holds strong despite the cracks. It's not about riches yet, it's about them, and that's enough for now. So, they're tight, closer than close, but there's a catch. Cohen's true self is still in the shadows. Tess is all heart, no clue she's tangled with a hidden heir, and he's too scared to fess up. What happens next isn't about breaking, it's about how long he can keep this secret fortune under wraps. The bond's unbreakable, sure, but it's built on sand, and the tide's creeping in. Okay, now it's getting electric. There's a buzz between Tess Alden and Cohen Lawrence that's hard to miss. They're at a dive bar, her teasing him over a burnt burger, and the shock is how his laugh lights her up, raw and real. You won't believe how these little moments of unspoken attraction sneak in, no one expected them to spark like this. She's seeing something special, grit, maybe soul, blind to his secret fortune. What happens next? A pull that's quiet but screaming. Tess isn't chasing riches, secrets, and love, she's hooked on the guy who fights to keep going. Cohen's tossing her a napkin, smirking, and there's a beat where their eyes lock, love beyond wealth humming low. She's clueless he's a hidden heir, just vibing on his rough charm, the way he listens like she's the only one there. It's a lesson in how you can fall for someone's core, not their cover. Unmasking the truth. Not yet, she's too caught up. Here's the wild part, Cohen feels it too, but he's stuck, juggling passionate deception. He's leaning closer, brushing her arm by accident, and Tess Alden's grinning, thinking, this guy's different. Different how? She can't pin it, maybe his quiet strength, maybe his edge. You won't believe how a hidden destiny dances around them, unspoken but thick. From rags to riches isn't her guess, she's betting on heart, not cash. Ever felt a vibe you can't name? That's them. Cohen's telling a dumb story, Tess is laughing too hard, and it's magic. Picture this, next time you're with someone, catch those tiny glances, they're gold. No one expected this unexpected love story to glow so bright, a life-changing secret tucked out of sight. The man she saved shines through, and she's falling, no clue what's beneath. And yeah, it's subtle, he's not dropping grand gestures, just steady looks that linger. Tess sees a fighter, not a billionaire in disguise, and that's her hook, his realness cuts through her noise. She's tossing him a fry, he's catching it mid-air, and the air's alive with a love that defied status. It's a shock how deep it's getting, all without words. Falling for a lie? Maybe, but it feels damn true. They're not naming it, too raw, too new, but it's there, pulsing. Cohen Lawrence is wrestling his hidden destiny, while Tess Alden's soaking in the guy who's got her back, no questions asked. You won't believe how these moments stack up, building something neither can dodge. It's not about from the streets to a throne, it's about them, pure and simple, and it's pulling hard. So, the attraction's simmering, unspoken but loud as hell. Tess is seeing gold in Cohen, no idea he's hiding riches, secrets, and love. What happens next isn't about confessions, it's about him wrestling a truth she's nowhere near guessing. She's falling for the man, not the mask, and that's where the real shock lies. Now Cohen Lawrence is in deep, way deeper than he planned, and the shock is how heavy his secret fortune weighs. He's flipping burgers, joking with Tess Alden, but inside, he's a mess, wrestling a hidden heir truth he can't shake. You won't believe how bad he wants to spill it, tell her he's no drifter, he's got riches, secrets, and love locked away. What happens next? A tug-of-war between heart and fear, and it's brutal. He's not just some guy from the streets anymore, well, he is, but he isn't, and that's the rub. Cohen's got a past, a billionaire in disguise life he ditched, and it's clawing back, whispering from the streets to a throne. Tess sees him as the man she saved, pure and scrappy, but he's hiding a life-changing secret that'd flip her world. It's a lesson in how truth can choke you when you're falling hard. Unmasking the truth feels close, but he's terrified. Here's the gut punch, he's crazy about her, her laugh, her grit, but passionate deception is his shadow. Every, "Hey, how's it going?" from Tess Alden twists the knife, he's nodding, smiling, while his hidden destiny screams. You won't believe how a guy can adore someone and still lie by saying nothing. Love beyond wealth is real, but it's tangled in falling for a lie. He's stuck, drowning in what he won't say. Ever carried a secret that ate you alive? That's Cohen, scrubbing dishes, replaying her grin, knowing he's not who she thinks. Try this, write down your own buried truth, feels heavy, right? No one expected this unexpected love story to hit him this hard, a lesson in how love complicates everything. A love that defied status shines, but the mask's slipping, and he's sweating it. And yeah, he's good at hiding, years of practice, but Tess is cracking him open, slow and steady. She's tossing him a, "You're quiet today," and he shrugs, just tired, hating the dodge. The shock is how her trust makes it worse, riches, secrets, and love are his cage, not his crown. He's not ready for from rags to riches to crash their vibe. It's a tightrope, and he's wobbling. He's losing sleep, pacing nights away, torn between a hidden destiny in her. Cohen Lawrence isn't some slick liar, he's just scared she'll see a fraud, not the man she saved. Tess Alden's clueless, still grinning, still real, and that's the killer. You won't believe how a secret can turn love into a battlefield. Love beyond wealth holds, but it's fraying at the edges. So, he's carrying this burden, a truth too big to drop, too heavy to keep. Tess is his light, but Cohen's stuck in the dark, wrestling unmasking the truth. What happens next isn't about spilling, it's about how long he can hold this secret fortune before it breaks him. She's closer than ever, and he's never been more alone. Just when Cohen Lawrence thinks he's got a grip, the world throws a curveball, someone spots him, and it's a shock to the system. He's wiping down tables at the diner when a guy, sharp suit, sharper eyes, freezes, muttering, "Lawrence? No way." You won't believe how fast his secret fortune starts unraveling, no one expected this blast from the past. Tess Alden's flipping patties, clueless, while his hidden air mask cracks. What happens next? His old life's knocking, loud and insistent. This isn't some random Joe, it's a ghost from Cohen's billionaire in disguise days, a guy who knew him when riches, secrets, and love were his norm. "Thought you were dead," the man says, half laughing, and Cohen's gut drops, unmasking the truth isn't his call anymore. Tess glances over, curious, but he brushes it off, wrong guy. It's a lesson in how the past doesn't stay buried. From the streets to a throne looms, and he's not ready. Here's the chaos, word spreads, whispers of a hidden destiny hit the streets, and Cohen's sweating bullets. The guy's chatty, telling a buddy, "That's Cohen Lawrence," big money, vanished years ago. Tess Alden still in the dark, tossing him a, "You okay?" Her warmth a stark contrast to his panic. You won't believe how love beyond wealth holds tight while passionate deception unravels. His cover's blown, piece by piece. Ever had your past sneak up like a bad ex? That's Cohen, nodding at Tess, faking calm, while his mind races. Picture this, you're hiding something big, and someone calls it out, heart-pounding stuff. No one expected the man she saved to be a name from headlines, a life-changing secret spilling out. A love that defied status teeters, caught in the crossfire of who he was. And yeah, he's scrambling, dodging questions, ducking out early, but the buzz grows. A regular at the diner squints, "You look familiar," and Cohen's gruff, "Just a face," doesn't cut it. The shock is how fast riches, secrets, and love claw back, threatening from rags to riches. Tess Alden still steady, no clue she's tied to a hidden heir. He's trapped, past and present colliding hard. It's not just talk, paparazzi sniff around, old contacts text, and Cohen's cornered. He's muttering to Tess about a weird day, but his eyes scream falling for a lie. She's laughing, "You're a mystery, huh?" Ironic, brutal, true. You won't believe how unexpected love story twists when the world butts in. A hidden destiny isn't his to control anymore, it's breaking free. So, the spotlight's creeping in, and Cohen's past is catching up fast. Tess Alden's still the anchor, blind to the storm, while he's reeling from unmasking the truth. What happens next isn't about hiding, it's about how long he's got before she sees the real him. The world's watching, and he's running out of moves. Alright, Cohen Lawrence is at the edge now, teetering, heart pounding, ready to spill it all. They're on a quiet rooftop, Tess Alden sipping a soda, stars above, and he's choking on his secret fortune, words clawing up his throat. The shock is how close he gets, "Tess, I'm not who you think," before fear slams the brakes. You won't believe how unmasking the truth hangs there, inches away. What happens next? A near miss that stings deep. Tess is all ears, leaning in, "What's that supposed to mean?" Her voice soft, trusting, a lesson in why he's terrified. Cohen's hidden heir truth, riches, secrets, and love, could torch this love beyond wealth they've built, and he's not ready to risk it. He backtracks, "Just, had a rough past," and she nods, no clue he's a billionaire in disguise. No one expected him to choke this close to from rags to riches. Here's the ache, he's dying to tell her, the man she saved isn't just some drifter, he's got a hidden destiny. Her laugh, her "you're enough as is," cuts him, sweet, brutal, blind to passionate deception. You won't believe how love twists the knife when you're hiding this big. A love that defied status glows, but fears a beast, whispering she'll bolt if she knows. Ever almost bared your soul, then chickened out? That's Cohen, hands shaking, staring at Tess Alden, her faith in him a weight he can't shake. Try this, next time you're scared, say half of it, feels lighter, right? No one expected unexpected love story to hit this wall, a life-changing secret stuck in his throat. Falling for a lie. Haunts him, she's falling for half of him. And yeah, he's a pro at dodging, years of practice, but this is different. Tess leans closer, "You can tell me anything," and he's gutted, muttering, "Someday." The shock is how her trust fuels his silence, riches, secrets, and love could ruin from the streets to a throne. She's steady, clueless, and he's crumbling, torn between love and lies. It's raw, they're close, closer than ever, and Cohen's cracking under a hidden destiny. Tess Alden's talking dreams, stars reflecting in her eyes, while he's wrestling unmasking the truth. You won't believe how a moment so perfect can feel so heavy, she's his lifeline, and he's scared to snap it. Love beyond wealth holds, fragile but fierce, teetering on his next word. So, he almost confesses, almost, but fear wins, locking his secret fortune tight. Tess is still there, warm, real, blind to the hidden heir beside her. What happens next isn't about truth, it's about how long he can carry this before it spills, willing or not. She's pulling him in, and he's holding back, stuck in the almost. Boom, life doesn't wait, and Cohen Lawrence's past explodes into now with a shock that flips everything. His old man's lawyer tracks him down, ragged suit, diner doorstep, saying, "Your father's gone, you're needed," and riches, secrets, and love crash in. You won't believe how fast he's yanked from Tess Alden's world into from the streets to a throne. No one expected this, a death, a will, a hidden heir forced out. What happens next? He's got no choice but to face it. Cohen's reeling, years of running, gone in a heartbeat, and the secret fortune he buried is live. The lawyer's blunt, "You're the last Lawrence, billions, boards, the works." Tess Alden's flipping fries inside, no clue the man she saved is stepping into a billionaire in disguise suit. It's a lesson in how fate doesn't ask permission, unmasking the truth isn't his call anymore. Love beyond wealth trembles, caught in the storm. Here's the twist, he doesn't want it, none of it, but duty's a chain he can't break. Cohen's muttering, "I left that life, but the lawyer's got papers, signatures, a jet waiting." Tess glances out, "Who's that guy?" Casual, curious, and he's dodging, old friend, gut twisting with passionate deception. You won't believe how a hidden destiny drags him back, kicking and screaming. From rags to riches isn't a win, it's a cage. Ever had your world flip overnight? That's Cohen, diner apron off, suit on, staring at a life he torched years ago. Picture this, you're forced to face something you ran from, sucks, right? No one expected unexpected love story to hit this wall, a life-changing secret busting loose. A love that defied status hangs by a thread, and he's terrified she'll see a stranger. And yeah, he's torn, riches, secrets, and love pulling one way, Tess Alden the other. He's on that jet, jaw tight, replaying her laugh while lawyers drone about estates. The shock is how fast from the streets to a throne swallows him, boardrooms, flashbulbs, no escape. Tess is texting, "You okay?" Innocent, brutal, and he's silent, drowning in falling for a lie. He's not gone for good, but he's gone for now. It's a whirlwind, Cohen Lawrence isn't just a drifter anymore, he's the heir, and it's loud. Tess Alden's still in the dark, flipping patties, while he's thrust into unmasking the truth. You won't believe how this turning point splits his world, love on one side, legacy on the other. Love beyond wealth fights to breathe, but the past's got claws, and they're deep. So, he's back in the game he swore off, forced by a death he didn't see coming. Tess is a world away, no idea the hidden heir she knows is gone, stepping into riches, secrets, and love. What happens next isn't about running, it's about how he bridges this gap, if he even can. The diner's fading, and the throne's calling. Here it comes, the shock that rips the rug out from under Tess Alden, and it's a doozy. She's scrolling her phone when a headline screams, "Lost Lawrence heir returns, billions claimed." Cohen Lawrence's face, her Cohen, stares back, polished, not the scruffy guy she knows, and unmasking the truth hits like a truck. You won't believe how fast riches, secrets, and love rewrite her world. What happens next? A gut punch she didn't sign up for. Tess is floored, the man she saved a hidden heir. She's pacing her tiny apartment, piecing it together, the diner, the quiet, the secret fortune he never breathed a word about. No one expected this life-changing secret to blow up via newsflash, from rags to riches isn't cute, it's a betrayal. Love beyond wealth crumbles, and she's muttering, "Who even are you?" Hurt, raw, real. Here's the sting, she trusted him, poured her heart into unexpected love story, and now Cohen Lawrence is a billionaire in disguise, and every laugh, every late-night chat feels like passionate deception. She's replaying moments, his dodges, his silences, and the lesson burns, she fell for a ghost. You won't believe how a hidden destiny turns her anchor into a stranger. Falling for a lie. Yeah, that's her fear now. Ever had someone you love flip into someone else? That's Tess, staring at that screen, tears hot, wondering if a love that defied status was a sham. Try this, next time you're mad, write it out, clarity stings less on paper. No one expected riches, secrets, and love to shred her like this. She's not chasing from the streets to a throne, just truth, and it's gone. And yeah, she's pissed. Cohen's radio silence doesn't help, jetting off to his hidden Heir life while she's stuck reeling. The shock is how deep it cuts. Every "I'm here," he said now sounds hollow. Tess Alden's not some gold digger, she loved the broke guy, not the billions, and that's the kicker. You won't believe how unmasking the truth flips her faith into fury. Love beyond wealth? Maybe a lie. She's not dumb, she digs, finds clips, Cohen at galas, old photos, a world she'd never touch. It's a lesson in how riches, secrets, and love can hide in plain sight, and she's kicking herself for missing it. Tess Alden's heart's a mess, the man she saved is a myth, and a hidden destiny stole him. You won't believe how this reveal cracks her wide open, raw and raging. So, the truth's out, Cohen's no drifter, and Tess is left with the wreckage. Unexpected love story twists into falling for a lie, and she's lost, questioning everything. What happens next isn't about him, it's about her, picking up pieces of a love she thought was real. The shock lingers, and she's not sure what's left to trust. Tess Alden's world's a dumpster fire now, and the shock of Cohen Lawrence's secret fortune keeps burning. She's curled on her couch, eyes red, replaying every moment. The man she saved turned hidden Heir, and it's a lesson in heartbreak she didn't ask for. You won't believe how deep unmasking the truth cuts. No one expected her to crumble like this. What happens next? She's drowning in falling for a lie, and it's brutal. She's not just mad, she's gutted, wondering if love beyond wealth was a fairy tale she sold herself. Cohen's face on TV, all polished and billionaire in disguise, mocks her. Every "I've got you" now a passionate deception. Tess Alden's not chasing riches, secrets, and love, she wanted him, raw and real, and now. It's a life-changing secret that's left her hollow. From rags to riches feels like a slap. Here's the ache, she believed an unexpected love story, poured her soul into it, and it's ash. She's muttering, "Was I just a game?" Voice cracking, heart worse. Cohen Lawrence's silence screams louder than any excuse, and a hidden destiny stole her trust. You won't believe how a love that defied status twists into doubt. She's lost, picking at ghosts. Ever had your heart smashed by a lie? That's Tess, flipping through old texts, his "You're enough" a dagger now. Try this, when you're hurt, talk it out loud. Sounds dumb, but it eases the sting. No one expected riches, secrets, and love to break her this bad. She's not some fragile doll, but this? This is from the streets to a throne tearing her apart. And yeah, she's angry at him, at herself, at the shock of it all. Cohen's off in his hidden Heir world, and she's here, alone, questioning every laugh they shared. Tess Alden's not crying for riches, she's crying for truth, and it's gone. You won't believe how passionate deception turns love into a wound that won't close. Love beyond wealth? She's not sure it ever existed. She's tough, though, always has been, but this hits different. Tess is staring at the diner apron he left, a relic of the man she saved, and it's bittersweet poison. Unmasking the truth didn't just reveal him, it revealed her blind spot, and that's the kicker. You won't believe how a hidden destiny leaves her reeling, faith in him, and herself, shattered. So, she's heartbroken, a woman betrayed by riches, secrets, and love she never chased. Tess Alden's not sure what's real anymore, unexpected love story or falling for a lie. What happens next isn't about healing, it's about her wrestling the pieces, figuring out if love was ever there. Cohen's gone, and she's picking up the mess. Cohen Lawrence isn't letting this die, not without a fight, and the shock is how hard he's coming back. He's off the jet, ditching suits, showing up at Tess Alden's door, eyes raw, saying, "I messed up, but it was real." You won't believe how love beyond wealth fuels him. No one expected a hidden heir to beg like this. What happens next? He's proving riches, secrets, and love weren't the point, it was her. He's not smooth, stumbling, "I never wanted the money, I wanted you," and it's a lesson in grit over glitz. Tess Alden's cold, arms crossed, "You lied," but Cohen's not backing off, pulling out diner receipts, "This was us." Unmasking the truth left scars, but he's fighting for unexpected love story. From rags to riches. He'd trade it for her trust, and he's showing it. Here's the fire, he's not flashing cash, he's raw, real, the man she saved clawing back. Cohen Lawrence is sleeping on her stoop, leaving notes, "You're my home, not the throne," and Tess is wavering, passionate deception fading slow. You won't believe how a hidden destiny bends, he's ditching billionaire in disguise for her. A love that defied status shines, battered but bold. Ever fought to fix a mess you made? That's Cohen, showing up at Joe's diner, washing dishes beside her, proving he's still that guy. Try this, next time you screw up, don't talk, do. No one expected riches, secrets, and love to take a back seat, he's all heart, no wallet. Life-changing secret or not, he's here, and it's loud. And yeah, Tess is tough, she's not melting easy, tossing, words don't fix lies. But Cohen's relentless, from the streets to a throne means nothing without her, and he's proving it daily. The shock is how love beyond wealth holds, he's not buying her back, he's earning her. You won't believe how falling for a lie shifts, she's seeing the man, not the mask. He's not perfect, trips over apologies, hands her a coffee, like old times. And it's raw. Tess Alden's thawing, slow, 'cause Cohen Lawrence isn't flexing secret fortune, he's flexing soul. Unmasking the truth broke them, but he's rebuilding, brick by brick. You won't believe how unexpected love story fights to breathe, she's his North Star, always was. So, he's in the trenches, proving a love that defied status wasn't a fluke. Tess is watching, guarded, while Cohen battles riches, secrets, and love to show her the real him. What happens next isn't a win, it's a test, and he's all in, chasing the heart he broke. Now it's crunch time, Tess Alden's facing a shock she can't dodge, can she love Cohen Lawrence, hidden heir and all? He's back, steady, no more passionate deception, begging, "I'm still me, take me as is." You won't believe how love beyond wealth hangs in the balance, no one expected this test of love and trust. What happens next? It's her call, and it's heavy. Tess is wrestling, the man she saved versus billionaire in disguise, and it's a mess. Cohen's not pushing riches, secrets, and love, he's pushing them, raw, real, we're bigger than this. She's torn, replaying diner nights against headlines, unmasking the truth still stinging. It's a lesson in trust, can a hidden destiny fit her world? From rags to riches tests her core. Here's the rub, she loves him, always did, but the secret fortune chokes her. Tess Alden's muttering, "I don't know you," while Cohen's steady, "You do, better than anyone." You won't believe how a love that defied status fights, unexpected love story on the ropes. She's not after from the streets to a throne, just truth, and he's laying it bare. Ever had to trust through a storm? That's Tess, Cohen's cooking her breakfast, no frills, saying, "This is us." Try this, when doubt hits, look at actions, not words, cuts the noise. No one expected riches, secrets, and love to clash this hard, she's weighing life-changing secret against his eyes. Falling for a lie. Fades, but scars linger. And yeah, it's raw, she's snapping, "You hid everything," and he's calm, "Not my heart." The shock is how love beyond wealth holds, Cohen Lawrence isn't flexing wealth, he's flexing them. Tess Alden's thawing, slow, testing if the man she saved fits hidden heir. You won't believe how trust bends, not breaks, under this weight. They're fragile, coffee dates turn tense, silence is loud, but he's there, steady. Tess is digging deep, asking, why me? And Cohen's, 'cause you saw me, guts her. Unmasking the truth left cracks, but a hidden destiny might mend them. You won't believe how unexpected love story teeters, she's close, but not sold, wrestling riches, secrets, and love. So, it's a test, love versus trust, man versus myth. Tess Alden's heart's on the line, Cohen's all in, proving a love that defied status can weather this. What happens next isn't a yes, it's a maybe, and she's inching toward it, feeling the pull of what they built. Now the gloves are off, Cohen Lawrence's secret fortune drags in family, and it's a shock to Tess Alden's simple life. His sister storms in, silk scarf, sharp tongue, you're slumming it, Cohen. And riches, secrets, and love clash hard. You won't believe how a hidden destiny tangles their love beyond wealth, no one expected this mess. What happens next? A tug-of-war between worlds, and it's ugly. Tess is out of her depth, diner girl versus old money, and Cohen's caught, pleading, they don't get us. His family's all from the streets to a throne vibes, estates, expectations, while she's clinging to the man she saved. It's a lesson in how unmasking the truth ripples, billionaire in disguise isn't just him, it's them. Unexpected love story strains, stretched thin. Here's the chaos, they're judging her, sneers, she's not one of us, and Tess Alden's fire flares, I don't wanna be. Cohen's defending, she's my choice, but riches, secrets, and love drown him, family wants control, not love. You won't believe how a love that defied status fights, passionate deception gone, but pressure's new. Life-changing secret bites back, loud. Ever felt out of place in someone's world? That's Tess, awkward at a gala, Cohen's arm her lifeline, whispering, you're enough. Try this, when you're lost, hold your ground, works wonders. No one expected from rags to riches to clash this hard, she's not chasing hidden air perks, just him. Falling for a lie? No, but fighting for truth is hell. And yeah, it's tense, his mom's cold, end it, and Cohen's fierce, no way. The shock is how love beyond wealth bends, families pulling a hidden destiny, Tess is pulling heart. You won't believe how riches, secrets, and love choke their simple days, diner chats feel miles off. Unmasking the truth unleashed this, and it's relentless. They're battling, Cohen's dodging calls, Tess is snapping, I didn't sign up for this. But he's there, we'll figure it out, and she's wavering, unexpected love story at stake. From the streets to a throne looms, he's torn, she's defiant, and a love that defied status digs in. You won't believe how worlds collide, threatening to snap them. So, it's war, his family's wealth versus their gritty love, and riches, secrets, and love muddy it all. Tess Alden's not backing down, Cohen's not letting go, but a hidden destiny complicates everything. What happens next isn't peace, it's a choice, and it's tearing them raw. Here's the crossroads, Tess Alden's gotta decide, and the shock is how riches, secrets, and love force her hand. Cohen Lawrence is all in, I'll ditch it all for you, but she's pacing, I need you real, not this. You won't believe how love beyond wealth teeters, no one expected a hidden destiny to push her this far. What happens next? A call that'll shape them, sink or swim. Tess is torn, the man she saved versus hidden heir, diner nights versus galas, and it's a lesson in guts. Cohen's raw, I'm yours, not theirs, and unmasking the truth lays it bare, billionaire in disguise or not, he's hers. She's muttering, can I do this? From rags to riches isn't her dream, but unexpected love story is. Passionate deception? Gone, just choice now. Here's the heart, she loves him, messy, real, but secret fortune scares her stiff. Tess Alden's not chasing from the streets to a throne, she's chasing them, and riches, secrets, and love muddy it. Cohen's steady, we'll make our own rules, and you won't believe how a love that defied status fights, life-changing secret in the open, raw. She's close, weighing it all. Ever had to pick between safe and scary? That's Tess, staring at Cohen, replaying their start, falling for a lie. Fading fast. Try this: when you're stuck, list what lasts, love outranks flash. No one expected love beyond wealth to demand this. She's not losing the man she saved, but gaining hidden heir. You won't believe the stakes. And yeah, it's brutal. She's crying, "I don't fit there," and he's firm, "You fit with me." The shock is how riches, secrets, and love push. A hidden destiny isn't fate, it's hers to take or leave. Tess Alden's fire flares. She's not weak, just real, and Cohen's her anchor. Unmasking the truth built this, and she's deciding. They're raw, coffee cold, voices low, and Cohen's "I'm not going without you" hits. Tess is teetering, unexpected love story versus from the streets to a throne, and a love that defied status pulls hard. You won't believe how love beyond wealth bends. She's not running, but she's not rushing either. Riches, secrets, and love loom, and she's feeling the weight. So, it's her move: walk or stay, redefine or release. Tess Alden's heart's loud, Cohen's holding on, and a hidden destiny waits. What happens next isn't set, she's choosing, and love beyond wealth might just win, if she lets it. The future's hers, and it's now. Alright, they're breaking through, Tess Alden's in, and the shock is how love beyond wealth holds firm. She's grabbing Cohen Lawrence's hand. "We're doing this," us, and riches, secrets, and love fade to noise. You won't believe how a hidden destiny bends. No one expected unexpected love story to win. What happens next? They're seeing it clear, their bond's the real deal. Tess isn't blind, the man she saved and hidden heir are one, and she's owning it. Cohen's grinning, "Told you it was real," and unmasking the truth turns gold. Billionaire in disguise or not, he's hers. It's a lesson in how a love that defied status triumphs. From rags to riches was just the start. Passionate deception. Dust, they're solid now. Here's the glow, they're laughing, raw, realizing life-changing secret didn't break them, it built them. Tess Alden's "I'd pick you" broke meets Cohen's "I'd ditch it all again," and you won't believe how love beyond wealth shines. Riches, secrets, and love can't touch it. From the streets to a throne fades, they're crafting their own path, together. Ever seen love win against odds? That's them. Diner chats to this, falling for a lie. Long gone. Try this: when it's real, hold tight, works every time. No one expected a hidden destiny to land here. Unexpected love story proves its fate, not fluke. The man she saved is her forever, heir or not. And yeah, it's messy, family grumbles, wealth lingers, but they're tight, unshaken. Cohen Lawrence is sketching their future, Tess Alden's nodding, ours, not theirs. The shock is how riches, secrets, and love bow to a love that defied status. They're not bending, they're building. You won't believe how love beyond wealth glows, pure and earned. Their home, coffee mugs, shared grins, and unmasking the truth seals it. Tess is teasing, "You're still a pain," and Cohen's "good" keeps it real. From rags to riches twists into them. A hidden destiny didn't derail, it delivered, and you won't believe how life-changing secret turns treasure. Unexpected love story was always theirs. So, they've got it, a love meant to be, riches, secrets, and love just noise. Tess and Cohen know it now, love beyond wealth was the thread, always real. What happens next isn't a peek, it's a promise, and they're living it, step by step. Here's the payoff: Tess Alden and Cohen Lawrence land their happily ever after, but it's got a shock of a twist. They're not in a mansion, nah, they're in a cozy house, him sketching, her gardening, love beyond wealth their crown. You won't believe how riches, secrets, and love twist. No one expected a hidden destiny to bend this way. What happens next? A life that's theirs, truth and all. They're not dodging secret fortune, Cohen's funneling it, funding shelters, saying, "This is us now." Tess Alden's grinning, better than handouts, and unmasking the truth turns purpose, billionaire in disguise flipped to good. It's a lesson in how a love that defied status thrives, from rags to riches meets grit. Passionate deception. Ancient history. Here's the twist, they're not all glitz, the man she saved keeps it real, diner shifts for kicks. Cohen Lawrence is, We're Not Losing Us, and Tess Alden's, Damn Right, life-changing secret fuels, not fights. You won't believe how love beyond wealth blends riches, secrets, and love, unexpected love story owns it. From the streets to a throne. They rewrote it. Ever seen love carve its own path? That's them, families sidelined, wealth's a tool, not a throne. Try this, build what lasts, start small, grows big. No one expected a hidden destiny to land here, falling for a lie. Gone, truth their glue. Riches, secrets, and love serve a love that defied status, not the other way. And yeah, it's lively, Cohen's teasing, still broke at heart, and Tessa's, always, unmasking the truth keeps it raw. The shock is how love beyond wealth wins, hidden heir or not, they're them, loud and proud. You won't believe how from rags to riches twists, they're rich in soul, not just cash. They're thriving, garden blooming, sketches selling, unexpected love story their anthem. Cohen Lawrence and Tess Alden dodge riches, secrets, and love traps, a hidden destiny bends to them, not fate. You won't believe how life-changing secret turns legacy, they're not just surviving, they're shining. Love beyond wealth seals it, real and right. So, it's theirs, a happily ever after with a kick, honoring a love that defied status. Tess and Cohen built it, riches, secrets, and love in check, truth their North Star. What happens next? More of them, twisting the tale, living loud and true. Well, there you have it, Tess Alden and Cohen Lawrence turned a chance meetup into a love that defied riches, secrets, and love, proving love beyond wealth can conquer anything. From a park bench to a life no one expected, they dodged passionate deception and embraced unmasking the truth, a hidden heir and a gritty girl making it work. So, what got you? The shock of his reveal, or that rooftop almost confession? Hit that like if unexpected love story stole your heart, drop a comment, what blew your mind most, or did you want a different twist? Share it, follow us, you won't want to miss the next wild tale.